When you're burnt out, the last thing you feel like doing is being in community. You actually feel like being isolated. My friend asked me to help with her nonprofit called Outlast. They provide film programming and wellness workshops for the youth on Pine Ridge and Thunder Valley. I immediately said yes, and I asked questions later.
Now we're on our way to go, to fuel ourselves, to get breakfast before we go set up for the party with the kids.
Being in that space led me to 6 mindset shifts that helped give me more tools on how I can restore myself during a time where I feel burnt out. I found myself on 2 flights to a reservation in Thunder Valley, and it reminded me that being in community is what fills me back up. My first time going to Pine Ridge Reservation encouraged a lot of mindset shifts around community. The first one is I needed to shift it from saying no to everything to saying yes to things that energize me. Typically, we feel like we need to protect our energy by saying no to everything. Take a second to really think about what gives you energy. Before you automatically say no, ask yourself, does this sound fun? Does this sound like something I'm interested in? I love working with youth. My inner self said yes before I thought about how many boxes I was going to be having to lift. So shift from saying I need to protect my energy by saying no to everything to I need to protect my energy by saying yes to the things that energize me. The next one is rest means saying yes to things that don't require me to perform or optimize. It was nice to show up, shop, make food, set it up, a cathartic mental shift like tidying or doing laundry. It didn't cause a lot of big problem solving, and it was coming from a place of wanting to make sure that the kids had fun at their holiday party. It was also tapping back to my inner child because a lot of them were teenagers. So like, what's cool? Like, what's a cool snack? What's a cool activity? What would they like? It's fun to be in that mindset. I wasn't thinking about performing or optimizing. Literally thinking about others was very restful for me. Capacity was my word for the year, and it showed up in a lot of different ways. But specifically, when we talk about capacity in this sense, we shift from I don't have enough to give right now to I don't have to be full to pour, and I'm getting filled while I am pouring into others. After you show up somewhere, jot down what came up for you, how it made you feel, what about it you enjoyed, so you can get back to the core of what fills you up and add that to your rest arsenal. Instead of saying, I don't have enough to give right now, open your mind to thinking about how you can give in a way that will pour back into you. Like seeing them play Keep the Balloon off the floor and joining in, playing Uno. All those things fills me up, and I was able to get poured back into. The last one is community. Instead of treating it like another thing on my plate, community is the plate holding me up. We live in a capitalist society where individualism is more practiced than community. If individualism is the main goal, then community can feel like another task. There are other spaces where you can be in community with others. This was my first time at Pine Ridge, and I felt like I was in community. We were sharing recipes with family members. That was my first experience. I won a karaoke contest. I sang Tina Turner. Keep on burning, and we're rolling. And it reminded someone else, their mama used to sing Tina Turner. So just finding likeness and kinship is the foundation of who we are as a society of humans. And that is another tool that you can use to support you in your burnout. Maybe you are watching this and you're like, that sounds great, but I don't have the capacity to think about it right now. Really do some reflection and think about, without your to-do list, without your responsibilities, what are the things that fill you up? Take yourself back to middle school, elementary school. You get the after school sheet and you have a list of classes. What classes would you sign up for if you were just a kid with the only thing you had to do was be a kid? Get back to that and see how you can work that into a part of your rest arsenal, because it is essentially filling you up. And maybe you feel like you don't have capacity because you have to make so many decisions. I encourage you to watch my decision-making video that talks about how you can eliminate some of your decisions by giving yourself permission to be mundane and boring. If you feel like that's something you need, I encourage you to click the video and take a look at different ways that I allow myself to be boring so I don't have to make as many decisions.